Hi everyone, welcome to our family Easter yoga class. So this is my lovely daughter Annabelle.
Hi.
And I'm Mary. I'm going to take you through this short class of some Easter inspired yoga poses. So when you're ready, let's begin in a seated position, cross-legged or on your knees if that's more comfortable. And we're going to close our eyes and just rest your right hand on your tummy. And we're going to start with our Easter bunny breaths. So when you're ready, let's breathe in. And can you feel your tummy pressing into your hand? And then big breath out. Good. Big breath in. See if your tummy can press into your hand. And breathe out. And let's see if we can make these breaths last even longer this time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. And then slowly open your eyes. We're going to make our big bunny ears. We're going to take a big breath in, grow your big bunny ears. And then we're going to reach forward with them as far as we can. And then we're going to take our bunny ears over to our right. So come round to your right. So you feel a little bit of a stretch down your side. And then we're going to take them round to our left. You can be a little tickle there. Round to our left. Good, and I'll give you a little tickle back. And then we're going to take our bunny ears forward. And we're going to come back up, growing them big and tall. And we're going to take them behind us. Stretching out our shoulders this time. So see if you can stay seated. Good. And then come back. Excellent. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. And we're going to make an Easter lamb. So when you're ready, but this lamb's got a big tummy because it's eating lots of Easter eggs. So we're going to grow our Easter lamb, send our tummy down and around our back. So make sure you've got a nice curve in that back. So take your tummy down. Good. And then we're going to make our mummy sheep next. So we're going to push away, bending our spine and arching our upper back the other way. Good. And then take your chin into your chest. That's it. And then come back to your Easter lamb. Can we make a little lamb sound? And then mummy sheep. Good. Easter lamb. Good. Try and stay up. That's it. Mummy sheep. Easter lamb. One more. Big breath in this time. Mummy sheep. Breathe out. Good. And then come back to your hands and knees. So we're going to take our little Easter lamb right leg out. Come onto your toes. And can you rock forwards and backwards? That's it. Good. And then we're going to change sides. So bring that little leg in. Take your left little leg out and rock forwards and backwards. Good. Okay. Bring that knee back in. Make sure your fingers are spread. So make sure your palms are spread here. And we're going to tuck our toes and then take our bottom up to the sky as we find our little puppy pose. So let's come into a puppy. Good. Okay. From here, we're going to take some little puppy walks with our toes. So you're going to come onto your toes with your right leg and then your left and just switch. Right and left. Good. And then from here, see if you can take some little bunny walks towards our hands. Walk forward, nice and gently, and come down. And we're going to tickle our toes. I'll tickle your toes. And then we're going to grow up, slowly coming up to standing. As slow as you can. Good. And let your head be the last thing to come up, And then we're in standing position. Good. So we're going to come through our sun salutations. We'll do a couple of rounds of this. So let's stand at the top of our mat and your toes want to be together. So if you go to the middle of your mat, Annabelle, that's it. Toes together and standing up nice and tall. Good. So we're going to have our waving hands to start, okay? So as we breathe in, let's bend our knees and let's make a little wave with our hands, and then we're going to come down, breathing out. We're going to tickle our toes. Good. Take your hands down and big jump back with your legs. Big bunny hop back. Oh, good. Drop your knees, and we're going to take our tummy all the way down to the mat. And we're going to make our Easter snake. This was Annabelle's idea. Our Easter snakes and a snake sound. Good. And then we're going to find that puppy pose that we did a moment ago. So tuck your toes, and can you breathe out as you come back into your puppy? Good. And then from here, we're going to take a breath in. So big breath in. Breathing out. One more big breath in. Breathing out. Then we're going to take a big bunny jump forward towards our hands. Or parents or adults, if you wish, you can just walk your feet forward as an option. Tickle your toes. Big waving hands coming up. Big breath in. And come back towards your heart. Good. And we repeat. Waving our hands. Breathing in. Coming all the way down. Tickling your toes. Hands down. Big jump back. Drop your knees. Take your belly down. Show me your Easter snake. Shoulders down. And then show me your puppy. Roll back into your puppy. And we're going to breathe here. So we stop here for a moment. Take some big breaths. Big breath in. Breathing out. One more big breath in. Breathing out. Now can you take a big bunny hop forward, or you can take your bunny walk forward. Hop. Tickle your toes. And come all the way up, breathing in. And back to the centre of your heart. And we're going to do one more. We'll speed it up this time, okay? So big breath in, wave your hands, come all the way down, tickle your toes, put your hands down. Big bunny hop back. Take your knees down, take your belly down. Show me your Easter snake, breathe in. Shoulders down, show me your puppy, breathe out. Good, and we'll stop here for a moment, we'll just pause with our breath. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out, and a little woof, woof, woof. And then big bunny hop forward, bend your knees, hop forward, tickle your toes, feet together, and then we'll grow nice and tall. One big breath in, show me your waving hands, and come back to the centre of your heart. Excellent. So we're going to keep our right leg forward, bring our left leg back. So Annabelle, you can, if you do the same leg as me, so right leg forward, that's it, left leg back, big legs here, so big long legs, and bend your right leg. Good, so you're going to bend this leg. And then show me big long arms. So we're going to do our Easter warriors, but we're going to make our sunshine arms, because there's lots of sunshine during springtime, okay? So we're going to take a big breath in, and can you take your right hand, the one in front, bring it back towards you. Over your head, that's it, reach back, good. And then bring your left arm in front and reach this way, that's it, good. And then come back, breathing in, reaching over, good. Breathing out, coming over, big sunshine arms, breathing in, good. Breathing out, come forward. You've got it, Annabelle. Breathing in, one more. Breathing out, keep bending that front leg. Good, and then return back to our Easter warrior, and that back leg is going to step forward as we come back to standing. Good. So we're going to stay on that right leg, and we're going to take a little balance pose now, okay? So we're going to make our Easter flowers, because there's lots of flowers around in springtime. So, Annabelle, are you going to use your block?
Yes.
So Annabelle's going to use her block. So if you have any blocks or books, anything like that, and your balance isn't so great, you can use the block just to support you, okay? And remember, the more we practice, the better we get at this. So we'll show you some options. So we're going to balance on our right leg, Annabelle, that's it. And then we're going to make a leaf, because we're going to make a flower, with our left leg. So you can either be on your ankle, or on a block as Annabelle's shown you, or I'll show you your other option. You can go to your calf, or if you're feeling really brave, you can come to your thigh, the the inner part of your thigh. And then when you're ready, you're going to make your petals. Grow your flower. How big can you make your flower? And of course you can use a wall, maybe each other to help. And we'll just balance here. Try and see if you can focus here. Try not to wobble too much, okay? You did. Okay, and then let's release. Good balancing, everyone. So we're going to change sides. We're going to go back to those Easter warriors. We'll bring our feet together. Going to leave our left leg in front. Hop the right leg back this time. The toes are going to turn out. And we sink into, we bend this front leg, our left leg, okay? Make our big strong arms. Easter warrior arms. And then we're going to make them into a big sunshine. So when you're ready, breathe in. Take your left hand and come over your head. Then bring it back round, breathing out. So we draw big sunshine with our arms. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Bend that leg, Annabelle, if you can, that front leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Try and keep the legs super still. Breathing in, breathing out. Should we do one more? Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Back leg's going to hop forward. And we're going to find our flower pose on the other side. So when you're ready, spreading the feet, the toes of the left leg, make your little leaf. So I'm going to go on the ankle. Annabelle's going to grab her block just to help her. Ankle, calf, if we're feeling brave today, inner thigh, and then we grow our petals. So you go as big as you want. Now if you want to make a really small flower, you can come together with your hands, maybe a tulip or something, or if we're going to go big, big petals. And remember, you can hold on to one another if you wish, if your balance isn't so good. Strong arms. Annabelle's doing a strong armed flower. Okay. Good. Keep with it. Let's try a couple more breaths. Big breath in. Breathe out. Can we do one more? Inhale. Breathing out. Exhale. Good. And release. Excellent balance. Oh, she's got a good little pose there. Okay. So we're going to come down. Let's come down to seated position. So we're going to look at our Easter chick first of all. So we're going to work on our hips. Children will be great at this. Adults and parents doing it, maybe not so great. So we're going to show you two different options today, okay? So Annabelle's going to go really deep and she's going to make a really good Easter chick. So what she's going to do is you're going to come into standing and just take your toes out, that's it, and then sink your bottom down. And then make a little Easter chick for me. Can you keep your back up as best you can? That's it. So the best thing to do is to keep your chest open and keep looking ahead of you, okay? Now I'm going to show you a different option. I'm just going to stay there. I'm going to show you an option. If you're not able to get so low in that squat, come to a regular squat. Come to just beyond the width of your mat, and then you'll come down here and just hold your squat. And of course you can join in with the Easter chick theme as well at the same time. Can we make a little Easter chick sound?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Okay. So let's hold here, let's breathe. Big breath in. Breathing out. Oh, can you feel those legs working? Big breath in. Breathing out. Let's do one more. Inhale, big breath. Exhale. And release. Good. So our next pose is going to be our butterfly, because there's lots of butterflies around during springtime. So we're going to face each other because I'm going to show you a different option today. So Annabelle, if you shuffle back on your mat a little, okay, good, it is. Come onto your bottom, soles of the feet are going to be together and your knees are going to go out to the side. So we've got butterfly wings here, so this is what we're making, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to hold hands and Annabelle is going to pull me forward so I come into a stretch, okay? So wait a moment. So when you're ready, big breath in, and then as I breathe out, pull me forward. Not too much, not too much. Whoa. Okay, so I feel a nice stretch in my inner thighs. And now we're going to repeat. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do it with Annabelle now. So Annabelle, big breath in. And then I'm going to pull you forward. Can you feel that stretch? Try and keep those knees down. That's it.
No.
Okay, you've got it. Good. Breathing in. We're going to repeat. Breathing out, coming down. Good. Big breath in. I'm losing you. Come back forward. Good. Good. And then out. Now another way you can assist is, Annabelle, if you stay where you were, okay, in your position, is you can gently help assist. So if you come down over your legs, because children are notoriously flexible here, I will just help Annabelle with her stretch. You're going to reach forward with your hands, and I'm going to gently just help support her knees and lightly support her back. That's it, so she's in that stretch there. Lovely. Good, okay. You stay there. I'm going to come into mine. I'll just come and turn and face you so you can see what I'm doing. Annabelle, you're going to stay there and you're just going to breathe, okay? So big breath in and breathe out. Good, one more big breath. And out. Good, gently place your hands on the outside part of your knee and then bring your butterfly wings in together and release. So Annabelle, if you turn now and face with your feet to the top of your mat, that's it. Okay, so we're going to do one more of our tickling toes, and then we're going to come down and do a couple more poses just to finish, okay? So this one's a good one to stretch the back of your legs, okay? So we're going to sit up really, really tall. So we don't want to slouch down on this, sit up tall. Can you take your arms up? Big breath in, and then I want you to tickle your toes, reach forward, give them a little tickle. Can you reach? Good. Can you keep your legs straight? Good. You stay there then, Annabelle. So if you're struggling to reach your toes, or your hamstrings, back of the legs feel quite tight, you can keep a bend in the knees and reach forward, okay? So whatever works for you, or have your hands to the side. But what we're aiming to do is eventually, which you'll be better at than me, is try and get your chest flat against your thighs. Easier said than done. So Annabelle, if you try and straighten your legs, that's it, and then you're trying to keep your back straight, that's it, and then fold forward, that's it, you've got it. Good girl. So let's breathe in. Breathe out. Now as you breathe out, see if you can reach a little bit further. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Shall we do one more? Big breath in. Big breath out. And come all the way up. So we are going to look at our rainbow pose next, okay? So we're going to do two different options. Annabelle is going to do the more advanced option because she's strong. And I'm going to show you an equally advanced option because it's still tough, but one that's a little bit easier to access, okay? So first of all, we'll look at my option, and then we'll look at Annabelle's option. So you can do this with me actually, Annabelle, to start with. So we're going to lie down on our backs. In fact, let me do it towards this way so everyone can see what we're doing, okay? So we're going to lie down. You're going to take your fingertips and make sure you can just touch the back of your heels, okay? Knees are hip distance, and our knees ideally are pretty much in line with our ankles. That's where we want to be. And we're going to come up and make our big rainbow arc with our body. So we're going to breathe in and take our belly up towards the sky. And if you wish, you can take your hands to support your hips, or you can just hold here, and we come into our rainbow shape with our body, okay? This pose is strengthening our glutes, and it's also helping bend our back. So we're doing a really nice back bend here. So make sure your heels are digging into the mat, that will help you. And that's your first position, your first rainbow pose. Now Annabelle is going to show a more advanced position. And Annabelle, if I get you to turn this way, so if you place your head here, okay, come onto your back, legs here, you come around that way, that's it, good girl. Okay, and then you're going to come into your rainbow, okay, so you settle your breath, good idea. You're going to bend your knees, bring your feet up towards your knees, that's it, feet down, hands going to come under your shoulders, and then you're going to push up. Oh, look at that. Lovely bendy spine. So Annabelle's showing you the more advanced version. Oh, be careful. Keep those feet flat, get those hands down. And that's your second rainbow shape. Okay? So, we'll give them one more go. So we'll try one each. Okay? So you're going to try that one again, and I'm going to try my one again. Okay? So when you're ready, big breath in. And breathe out. Just settle your breath. And then on the next inhale, we're going to go for it. Okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Come into your position. So you're going to go into your other one. Good girl. Excellent. And hold in here. You come out when you're ready. Now, be very careful as you come out. So Annabelle, if you come down, rest your head, and then settle your back down slowly. And for everyone else, if you're doing bridge pose, you're going to just roll your vertebrae down one at a time. Excellent. From here then, we're going to come into a little Easter egg just to finish. So it's a really nice way of massaging our lower back, our spine. So, Annabelle, if you stay on your back for me, and bring your knees in, knees into your belly. That's it. So, all Annabelle's going to do is just rock around here. So, you're going to hug your knees in, and just have a little roll up and roll down. Rolling up and rolling down. Good. Excellent. Now, another option is to show you happy baby pose. So, if you just hold there, Annabelle, you stay there. Come onto your back. And you'll just come into happy baby here. And you can roll around in happy baby pose, depending on what you wish to do. Okay? Annabelle's rolling up and forward. Make sure you see if you can squeeze your tummy in and rolling back as well. Okay? So, we're going to finish this class with our little Easter relaxation. So we're going to come down all the way down to our backs for this one. So let's just take a nice lie down here. Take your palms, make sure they're facing the ceiling. You can hold hands here as well, that's a nice thing to do, isn't it? And then we're just going to breathe down. So head and neck are nice and long, closing your eyes. And we're going to work on our breath in a slightly different way this time. So we're going to work on holding our breath for a couple of counts, and then we're going to release out. So place your hand on your tummy if you wish, and then as you breathe in, see if you can send your tummy into your hand. Big breath in. And then can you hold your breath? Hold it. And then release out. And repeat the inhale. And release out. And inhale, big breath in, get right to the top, keep holding your breath, and release out. One more, let's hold it a little longer, big breath in, keep holding it, and release out. Good, opening your eyes slowly, roll onto the right side. And then make your way carefully up to a seated position. Good. Excellent. Just finishing cross-legged next to each other. Now when you're ready, just place your hands towards the centre of your heart. And we say Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for joining us today.